Joining the Moonoveraquarius experience on a night tour of Sandton with myself, Graham, and no other than Lily. She's going to tell you all about Sandton.
We're passing the Discovery building. It's a stunning building. It's a medical aid company in South Africa, for those of you who don't know. And we are going through the streets now, looking at some beautiful buildings on our right-hand side.
Yes, the Discovery building on your right-hand side. Isn't it such a beautiful glass building? I'm not sure how many people are working there. Maybe you can leave a comment below on how many staff members and the different types of medical aids on offer. Still passing the Discovery building. Sandton is so beautiful at night.
Lots of beautiful buildings with beautiful lights during Christmas time now. So you'll see the different lights on the buildings. The Cecil building.
This building was previously in Randburg. This is the new headquarters. Now we're going to be passing Pharaoh's, the Mercedes-Benz building. So if you're looking for a sports car, this is definitely going to be the place to head out to.
Pharaoh's used to be a nightclub in Rivonia, so I was taken aback when I saw the name Pharaoh's, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the beautiful lights on this building. Really lovely, beautiful cars. We're passing Sandton City.
Yep, we're heading on down. Still looking at the Pharaoh's building with the Mercedes cars on the right-hand side. On my left is the Sandton building, but we will be heading towards that, so do stick around. And then we have another building. I think this is an accounting firm.
It's called Ernst & Young, the accounting firm.
And what do they do there?
It's an auditing firm. It's accounting and auditing firm.
Is this the head office?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure, but it seems to be the offices in Johannesburg. Can someone give me some info on this? Radisson Blue, as they call it. It's a very quiet hotel in Sandton. Not sure why it's so quiet, but it's a lovely hotel. It's a good brand, worldwide established.
Don't they have two of those in Sandton?
Yes, they have one near the park. Near Mushroom Park, they have another Radisson. That's busier.
Then to my left is actually the Gautrain. We'll do another video at a later stage of that one. As you noticed, it's not a lot of traffic because we chose a very ideal time to come, Sunday night, when there's not much movement. And in the horizon there is which main hotel is that? Leonardo.
Oh, the Leonardo. Wow. That is beautiful hotel. It says we have a Michelangelo and then we have a Leonardo hotel. Sandton's got beautiful buildings, beautiful structure. There's business hub here as well.
And then we stayed at this one. This is the Hotel Sky. They do have one in Durban and one in Cape Town. A nice view of the Leonard Towers. We'll do a video of that at a later stage.
There's Netcare next to it.
And then Netcare, that is one of South Africa's private hospitals. And, well, a couple of foreigners walking hand in hand. Well, I believe the streets are quite safe. There's quite a lot of cameras and security. Well, in this part of Sandton, it's safe. Well, prevention is always better than cure, so. Yep, now we're heading over to the Sandton Towers. Just waiting for the lights to change. So taking the sights, there's another office building, city. What is this one called? This the hotel? Is that the Michelangelo Towers?
I think so.
Yes, I think that's the Michelangelo we're going to drive towards. I'm sure there's going to be some tourists who are going to love this. Well,
There's a lot of legal firms here, Weber Wenzel and Werkmans, all of them in the same vicinity of Sandton.
and then on our right-hand side, you'll be seeing a Sandton Conference Center as well. Huge conferences there, going to hold up to 1,000 people
Or more.
or more. Basically, you just put the rooms into one.
Cruising through the streets again. Sandton is a beautiful place to be for tourists and citizens alike.
What is this, the atrium coming up?
Yeah, the atrium right in front of us. The Sandton Towers on the right.
One thing I can say, the lights take a long time to change here. All right, as we head on up again, up the streets. This is, what is this, 5th Street?
The 5th Street, yes.
Yeah, this is 5th Street. And then there's a Nelson Mandela Square, but we'll be taking you a close-up of that shops. So if you want to get into the Michelangelo, this is the parking on your left to go. The one on the right takes you to the actual shopping centre. The one on the left will take you to the Mandela Square.
Where the Michelangelo is as well.
Yeah. All right, we're going to carry on going up 5th Street, and then we're going to be turning right, running parallel with Sandton City. During the day, during the week, this place is hectic. You can't. It'll take you from the highway to here. It can take you a good 45 minutes just to get up to this part of the Sandton.
It's bumper to bumper.
That's why it's great to come at this time of the night when there's pretty much nothing happening, and being a Sunday as well. There we're just looking at the Mercedes building again, Pharaoh's.
I thought it would be busier being, December, but it's rather quiet.
And you've all probably noticed there's not much Christmas decorations on the streets. I mean, being Sandton and the hub of South Africa, you would think they would
Put in more deco.
put in more large Christmas deco, something just to create that atmosphere. But yeah, maybe budget cuts, who knows. That there's a Sandton, there's an office block as well. That one with the blue light on our right.
It says Sandton City.
All right, here we go. This is your first attempt at some lights as we're going to enter the Sandton City Mall. You're going to love this mall.
I love the Christmas season and I love all the lights. I like the bling. That's my favorite. All the glitz. I love it. Doppio Zero.
What happens there?
We eat and we drink. They have some pretty good food there.
All right, now we're going to go right inside and look at some of this beautiful decor. The artwork on this building is amazing. I wouldn't say artwork, I would say the steel structure. There's some lights. Last year they had a tree full of little bunnies, teddy bears, and all sorts of things. I think there must have been about 1,000 teddy bears on it. But this year they went this route. That's one of the entrances in and out of the place. There's quite a few of those. As you can see, most of the shops are closed because it's after 8 o'clock. But from next week we'll be getting the silly hours. I think they trade from 9 till 9.
Or 10 maybe.
Yeah, and this businessman is just checking to see where he's meeting his client. Some very popular shops. Alright, do join us on the Moonoveraquarius experience.
So, Sandton City has some very high-end stores, which we'll be showing you as we move along. Really wonderful stores. You can see how clean everything is, so tidy. I really like shopping in Sandton City. Very neat, tidy stores, well kept. If you know Sandton City, if you're overseas, we'd like to hear from you. We're passing at home. It's a great store for your household goods, linen, your sheets, your crockery, all of that. There's some people sitting and relaxing.
Oh, they're relaxing. I thought they were waiting for the bus. the way they're sitting there, waiting for the tram to come.
There's Queen's Park.
Queen's Park, and then this is one of your shops, isn't it? Fashini's?
Fushine, yeah.
Yeah, there's some high-end fashion stuff here. And I think these people, hello, 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 they're waving just, hello.
Okay.
Soon we're going to be heading over to the food, so do stick around. There's quite a lot to see here. This guy's just come from McDonald's. And Zara.
Yes, Zara is quite popular. A very popular store, great clothing. And as I said, everything looks neat and tidy for you to shop at your leisure. It's a pity they don't have stores open in the evening, so we could have walked in to show you what we have here. Do you have a Zara in your country? Let me know. Soon this place will be really, really packed. You get the last minute shoppers buying Christmas gifts and holiday clothing back to back. As we say, chock o.
Block. Some of these names are new to me as well, like Nachi.
Well, because you don't have small children.
She's waiting for her hubby to pick up. All right, we're going to be heading down the stairs just now. Well, of course, escalators. And then we do have the lift for the people with their trolleys. And for Woolies, there's the Woolies in the far distance down there.
For those of you who don't know what a trolley is, in South Africa, we call them trolleys, but overseas they call them shopping carts.
No, I think in the UK they also call them trolleys.
In America they call them shopping carts. Yeah. You know, we don't speak American, we speak English.
And now we're going to head down to one of the famous brands, and that is
McDonald's, everybody's store, I guess. Not my favorite, but yeah, I have the chips there and ice cream.
yeah, they do make nice ice cream with a flake, and they're quite reasonably priced. I think they're about what 13-14 rand for a cone with a flake with plain vanilla. As you can see, it's starting to fill up a little bit because we're heading to the food. Wherever there's food, there will be
People. There'll be children, there'll be people wanting to eat and drink. Lots of different food stores, as you will see soon.
Okay, let's take a shop right to Sandton City Food Court, Food District.
Yeah, they call it the food district now. See, everything evolves. It used to be food court, and now it's a food district.
As you can see, it's very pretty.
Yes, and the Ocean Basket, of course, it's called OB now. Lots of fish. It's a seafood place.
And if you're not going to go to McDonald's, if you're a chicken lover, which most of the Africans here are, they love chicken. It's one of their favorite dishes. I think most malls will have at least 4 different or 5 different chicken kind of outlets.
Yeah. South Africans love chicken. Every chicken place is always full. KFC, this is it. Okay, we're passing the OB.
And I love Steers. Steers is one of my favorites. I think you like the chips from Steers.
Yes, I like the chips from Steers. And then with the Golden Rose, that's a Chinese takeout. I love Chinese food.
And then we have Yogurt Land.
Yes, all kinds of yogurt, frozen yogurt, all different type of yogurts. I love yogurt. I even like yogurt ice cream.
And for those wanting just to rest and enjoy your food, there are a couple of plug points and for you to charge your adapters, your laptops, your cell phones. And then on the right we have Fishaways. That's all part of a brand. Fishaway, Steers, Pizza, they all fall under this one.
Japanese.
They all fall under, I think it's Famous Brands.
Yes, correct.
Famous Brands. What's this one on the left?
Now.
What? Now, your food will be here.
Yes, because South Africans like saying, I'll come to you now. They have just now, and now.
And what's that? Kwai?
Kuai, yeah, it's a health drink. They sell a lot of drinks, fruit juices, it's all healthy stuff.
Levi's. Okay, and this one is?
This here is a lovely Mexican takeout, chipas. I think it's called chipas. Unfortunately, it's closed, or else we would have had our dinner there. It's closed.
Walnut Grove.
Oh, yes. This reminds me of my mum and in-law, Sheila. We had red velvet cupcakes there at that lovely memories, bringing back memories of my dad-in-law as well.
And then we have our Krispy Kreme donuts. If you have all the sweet tooth, that's perfect for you.
Which you have?
I have that. Maybe I'm going to stop off later and come back and have a donut.
We're passing Cardi's.
Cardi's?
Yeah, it's a place where they sell a lot of cards, birthday cards, Christmas cards, all types of cards, but I think a lot of people don't send cards anymore. I still love cards. I love it.
There we go, trading hours.
There you go.
Now we're going to head off towards the Mandela Square. But first up, there's a famous, I'll show you the little logo, but we won't be going in there. There's a Mug and Bean, famous for their coffees and muffins.
That's one of my favorite places. Mug and Bean.
Yes, there we go. We won't be going up to that level. And then, of course, as I said, plenty of different chicken outlets in South Africa. Here's another one of the famous outlets, Nando's. And so many people go overseas and they say, oh, I feel so at home, there's Nando's. Like, really? There's so much other food to eat besides Nando's overseas, but still, it's one of their favorites, yeah.
It's South African origin.
Yeah. And there, that was the eye store on my left. Then we have Gucci.
Gucci, yes, Gucci Floral.
And then we're going to pass a famous ice cream place, and Lily will tell you all about it.
Haagen-Dazs. This reminds me of my cousin's Roj. When we first went there, it was so expensive we got a shock. It was in 2007. Whoa, it was really expensive. But delicious, delicious ice cream. I still love it. Love it. I love ice cream.
As I said, we're now heading into the Mandela Square. This is the banking center as well, just to my left. The shops come and go here. I mean, they never stay empty for very long. But I think the rents are pretty steep. So you've got to sell a lot of things. People say the shops are expensive here, and you can get it cheaper online, but they don't realize what cost it is just to keep a shop here. And then here's one of our cell networks, Vodacom.
See the Christmas decor a little bit.
Yeah, they haven't gone too big on Christmas decoration. And this is another little food court we're going to go past before we head out into the square. I believe this is all halal, all these restaurants upstairs.
Yes, all halal restaurants. Most restaurants these days are halal certified.
Marco Polo. There's a pizza place on my right, and there's I'm not even sure what all these different restaurants are. But there's Callisto's, and then you have Rockabombers, and yeah, they're very popular with the people. And then on my right, what do we have here? Is this an ice cream parlor?
It's an ice cream and a cake. They sell ice creams and cake.
And I believe they're very friendly there.
Yes, they're very friendly at the store. Big smiles and great service.
And then what restaurant do we have on our left? Tasha's, isn't it?
Tasha's. And you see the little bike there? Yeah.
Little, what do you call this again? A Vespa?
Moped.
No, Vespa.
Moped.
Yeah, Vespa, I think it's called. Yep, that's the famous brand outside. And this is where a lot of the restaurants you go down to on the square. I'm not going to go into them, but we'll pass them a little later. You can have a look. Alright, we're going to head off into the square now. As I said, it must be
Jameson.
Yes. And there's a Tang.
The Raj. Tang is also another restaurant. We have loads of restaurants here.
I'm sure this is going to make a lot of people thirsty.
If you're a whiskey lover, get down to Mandela Square and you can enjoy the viewing.
And yourself, have you eaten at some of these restaurants?
Yes, of course. Papa's was very famous for all the Greek dancing and all of that, very festive. I loved it. Great food. And we also have the Big Mouth Grill here, which is a sushi and a few other grills. Yes, really good food. If you enjoy good food, you can head up to these restaurants.
And this fountain here, it's got normally has all different colors, but I think they're keeping it toned down because of the events happening around. But normally it's shooting way up in the sky, different colors.
We're passing Trumps. Passing Trumps. We're not in America, people. We're here in South Africa, but this is called Trumps. It's been going on for years.
Okay, we're going to just take a little closer look at these little Christmas market stalls, but as I said, it's not trading hours. They seem to be closed at the moment, but during the day I'm sure it's very festive. And the two ladies taking a smoke break because smoking's not allowed inside. All the ladies waiting to either go in, I think. And
the gentleman.
an iconic place, Hard Rock Cafe, all over the world. These two guys, they seem to be lost or waiting for somebody. Hard Rock,
Hard Rock Cafe.
they're cleaning, so they're also obviously closed. I'm surprised because they're normally pumping this place. And now we're going to head on over to the theatre on the square.
Yes, I saw quite a few shows there. It's a beautiful theater. Not very big, but it's great.
Here we go. We're going to take a sneak preview and go inside and have a look. We're not going to go into the actual theatre. We're just going to show you around.
Yeah, I see Defending the Caveman. Wow. This show's been going on for years and years and years.
Normally, during the day, it's packed standing here taking photos with this guy. So we chose a really good time to at least get to see the things, even though they're closed, most of them. But
It's very touristy here. During tourist season, you'll see loads of foreigners taking pictures of Nelson Mandela.
yep. All right, we're going to now head back to show you the rest of the Sandton Centre, all the different shops. And they've got like a little train station here. And are there cinemas here as well?
Yes, there are cinemas here at bottom.
Go down these stairs.
If you take the escalators or the stairs, you'll come to the cinema. This is my favorite, Paddington Bear. I love Paddington Bear. He is British, but he's here now. Hey, Paddington.
Henley. This is the Henley station.
The Henley Station. Here we are at the Henley Station. So,
What happened here?
well, I think this is a little miniature.
No, it's a train. What takes people around?
Oh, there's a little train that people get on. Are you sure it's at Sandton?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You can get along, and then they take all the kiddies all over the center. Instead of the parents walking, it's a really joy treat for them. Let them enjoy it. This is one of my favorite places in the world, exclusive books. I also love coming to read, but on the other side at Nelson Mandela Square, they had a lovely big store, and it holds special memories for me at that store. You're having cups of tea and coffee and reading. That's where you can get a lot of travel information as well. All khaki.
For the guys who like to take photos and video, here's a nice camera shop here. They've got some good stuff. Prices are reasonable. Come in, the service is great.
That's your favorite store.
This is my favorite store, Camera. Here's one of the Sandton security guards. Greetings. And then we have Edgar's on our left. Edgar's is one of the big brands here. Camera Land, this is called. I hope you're enjoying this video with us. And if you do want to see more malls or different things in South Africa, don't forget, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified as they come on. Yeah, South Africa is a beautiful place. There's lots of things to do, nice coastal areas. So that's one of the videos we'll be putting on for you. Parks, great.
We have good parks as well. Yeah, South Africa is a beautiful country to be in. We have such a diverse selection of stuff. Winelands, parks, beaches, and lots of safaris, tours. It's mind-blowing. Come have a look.
There's one of our pharmacies, Dischem. They're quite big now, kind of like taking over
All the little guys.
taking over the poor little guys. And then, yeah, MTN on the right there, another one of South Africa's cellular networks. Yeah, there's lots to do here. Like I said, you need an afternoon to come and go through the center. I mean, we're doing this whole thing within like 40 minutes. It would take you 3 hours to go through everything here and enjoy it.
If it's your first time.
Yeah, if it's your first time, you'll be just looking around and looking at in awe of all the different things.
You will be dazzled. You'll be dazzled by all this beauty.
So as you can see, we've pretty much gone right around the center on the one level. We were actually on the second level when we started, and we came down to the first level. So we saw basically half of the first and half of the second. And of course, Mandela Square, the highlights of this mall. Alright, we're going to head on up here and out. And then we're going to take you for a little bit more of a tour of the buildings on the outside. Okay, we now driving down, what is this, Friedman Drive?
Yeah.
This is Friedman Drive. We're going down, we're on the other outskirts of this mall.
The greenery in a city is amazing, isn't it? The greenery in a city is amazing. Very few cities have lots of greens.
And there's so many apartments been developed in Sandton now. It used to be mainly all offices. Now there's loads of apartments. Probably I'll get a couple of people who see this video will say to me, "Oh, there's my office. I work there. I remember working there." a few years ago, or even still to current time. Yeah, I'm getting hungry now. I've worked up a real appetite here. The Investic. Do you know in the Investic?
Yeah, I know Investec. It's a very exclusive banking, a bank
For private bankers.
for private bankers and for really high-end business people as well.
And talking about food, I think we should stop off at the...
McDonald's. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty.
I think, yeah, we're going to drive into the McDonald's just to end of the video. Yep. McDonald's. For all the people who like to eat healthy. We normally stop off here late at night because they're probably the only ones open 24 hours. Yep, we're just going to go place our order. I think I'm going to get a cheeseburger, the combo, and maybe I'll get some nuggets, and then maybe ice cream, and I think I'll have a milkshake, maybe a chocolate milkshake.
I'll have chips with the roll, and I'll have a milkshake, and I'll also have an ice cream.
Isn't it making you hungry looking at this menu? I'm really getting hungry. So guys, we're going to be saying good night while we go and have our dinner. And I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up.
And cheers, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.